We are here with my friend Matt at the Lockwood Animal Rescue Center, otherwise known as Wolves and Warriors, right?
Thank you.
Matt, thanks for having us today.
Thanks so much.
Tell us a little bit about Wolves and Warriors, what you guys do here.
So basically we have a coupling of combat veterans and wolves, both kind of misunderstood. And we have a program here to heal the wolf and heal the veteran.
This is amazing.
But you being here today has obviously made everybody happy and made a snowy day a little bit brighter here.
I think they smelled us when we pulled in the gate. We have literally shown up with a truckload of meat, bones. I mean, your kids are the benefactors of our show. And it's very important to us that none of our meat gets wasted at all. And so we're excited to learn about your project and bring some of this meat out here. Now, I want to meet some of the kids.
All right, well, let's get you out and meet them.
Let's do it. God, this thing is unbelievable. How old is Apache?
Apache is 7, almost 8. He spent 7 years in a pen never being touched. And when we rescued him, we found that all of his nails were down to the quick, which hurts. But he also had a snapped off tooth with the root sticking out. So everything in his environment, it hurt his feet or his face to touch, and that's how he communicated with his whole environment.
So were you able to like fix his tooth, for instance, and all those sort of things?
So we actually flew a dentist in, and he ended up with 6 root canals. All his canines are now filled with a gel, which makes them even stronger, and one of them has a partial metal filling at the bottom.
Tell me about his friend here in the enclosure with him.
So that's Sadira. There was a guy in Washington that was breeding her and selling puppies. He went to grab one of the puppies. She bit him. He kicked her in the face and broke her jaw. So you can see her teeth are a little offset. He never provided her any medical care. The thing with these guys is it's not aggressive, but it takes 40 pounds of pressure to break the human skin, and they bite with 2,000 pounds of pressure.
Right.
So even if they're just playing around and it's 150 pounds of pressure, we're in trouble.
Right. How long have you been doing this here in California?
I've been doing it at this location for about 10 years, but the veterans really respond to wolves. There's something about the way a combat veteran moves and the way a wolf moves. And it's much easier for these guys to understand the therapeutic value of the program when there's an animal mirroring their behavior. You can have a great relationship with a wolf on wolf's terms. The same thing with most of these combat veterans.
Well, so are we going to be able to feed Apache?
Absolutely. You and I are going to give him a treat through the fence.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you scent rub it before you do. So as they grow up and you come back a year or 2 from now, they're going to remember you with good memories.
Love it. Let's
right?
get to it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do this.
Hey, kids. Dinner time.
Patch, patch. Patch, patch.
He says, thank you. I believe I'll take it.
They eat these things like Cheetos. So there won't be any bone left. Look at that, 40 pounds.
God, that's unbelievable. Just the neck strength and jaw strength. Now, how long, Matt, will it take him to go through that, do you think?
As long as he's hungry, he'll probably kill that whole thing before you leave. Wow. But like he would not be able to eat this without, you know, repairing his teeth. But now, I mean, he just chomps right through it.
Yeah. So Matt, tell me all the ways in which you guys get enough food to sustain all these wolves that you have out here. Where does the food come from?
So there are 8 grocery stores that we pick up from in Bakersfield. We pick up 30,000 pounds of meat and 10,000 pounds of produce every week. And we feed about 1,000 carnivores without harming a single animal. Bears, tigers, lions, hyenas.
Many are here, but you feed animals elsewhere as well.
Yeah, we
right?
feed animals elsewhere. So what the grocery stores do is a week before it goes bad, they throw it in a freezer. And instead of trying to sell it at a discount to somebody walking through the store, they get a discount for all of it to give it to me.
Gotcha.
And then they also don't pay for disposal. But let me tell you, you don't get bones like that at the grocery store.
Yeah, that's right. You're welcome.
Right, so my guys are having a very special treat because a big part of their diet is bones and we have to use smaller ones. And I mean, this is a really, you made a day for me.
It's something that's very important to us on the show. We didn't want anything to go to waste. We heard about what you were doing up here, so we were excited to come up and help the pups out a little bit. This is exciting. And this is my first time ever seeing a wolf. You know, this is amazing.
Thank you for bringing your show out.
Oh, man.